It's time to get those taxes done. Taxes are due on Tuesday, April 18th. If you're like 26% of Americans who waited to the last minute to do the taxes, don't worry. In this video, I'm going to go from the beginning to uploading it to your favorite tax software so you can be done with your taxes. I did a video last year on 5 different cryptocurrency tax softwares, but this year I'm focusing on my number one that made it super easy. And if you're like me and only have a day or two left before taxes are due, this is the way to go. Before we dive in, if you've been around this channel for a little while, you might notice my background is a little different. And that is because I have started a podcast with my wife called We're Not the Same, where we talk about faith, family, health, and just waking up to this world. So if you're interested in that, go check it out. I'll put it down in the link in the description below. For now, let's jump over to my computer and dive into Koinly and show you exactly how to get these taxes done quick. So after clicking the link below, you'll be brought to Koinly, and it looks like this. Crypto tax reports in under 20 minutes might be a little generous, but it does make this process a whole lot easier and generates all the forms that you need. And when I say the forms that you need, the form you really need is this form 8949, which basically is a listing of all of the different transactions that you have when you do your cryptocurrency. And it generates all of that for you so that you can import it into your tax software like TurboTax, or you can print it out and give it to your accountant. And I'm going to show you exactly all of the steps for TurboTax so you could see actually how you import it all the way through. And this generally works in 3 ways. So the first step we're going to be doing is importing all of our trades. And the best way to do that is to link all of your different wallets. So before you get started, make sure that you know everywhere that you traded your cryptocurrency. If you did it all in one place, that's going to be the easiest. However, Koinly attaches to a lot of different wallets, and it makes it really easy if you didn't trade in one spot. So next, Koinly is going to calculate all of your capital gains taxes for you for cryptocurrency. So if you had a gain, you'll pay taxes. If you had a loss, you can actually reduce your taxes on other gains you had for this year. Or if you had a really big loss, you can actually write off up to $3,000 of that loss this year and then carry forward that loss into future years. So don't worry if you had a loss, it's okay. It actually helps you with your taxes. And after it does that, it's going to provide you with the tax forms that you need to import into your different softwares. So let me show you a little bit how it's done. So the first thing you're going to do is sign in. Now this is the Koinly dashboard. If you haven't used Koinly yet, most of this will be blank, but it shows you a little bit of your total value. So all of your different wallets you import, you can actually use Koinly as a tool to track throughout the year how your overall portfolio is doing. It keeps track of all your trades, all your coins you have over all your different wallets. So I actually use Koinly all year, but at the end of the year when it's tax time, it makes it really easy to export all of those transactions. So to have this all populate, the first thing you need to do is go up to wallets. And you can see here all of the different wallets that I've added. So I have an Atomic wallet, Exodus, Coinbase Pro, Coinbase, KuCoin, and Kaken. If you have others, you can add them here. Koinly is one of the widest used tax platforms, so it's really easy to import a lot of your different wallets. Now to add your first wallet, all you're gonna do is add wallet or exchange. Find whatever platform that you're trading on. You can see that there's over 16 pages of different wallets that you can import. Feel free to go ahead and search if you don't see one that's listed. Once you find it, you click on it. And there's 2 options. You can either import from a file or sync directly with the exchange. I would highly recommend that you sync with the exchange because it's going to make it a whole lot easier for Koinly to calculate your taxes. So if you click Sync Auto File, you're going to need an API and an API-C. So this is how you link your different accounts to Koinly. So just like you would link a bank account to something to pay bills, this is how you do it for cryptocurrency. And I have found that Koinly has really great instructions that are unique to wherever you select. So for Kaken, you can see it has very specific instructions here, as well as a YouTube video to help you out on how to find that API key and API secret. So just be sure to follow those instructions and put your different keys in here, and that's how it's going to link. And then if you click this advanced, you can see importing from now, custom date, or beginning. I would say beginning, again, just as I mentioned, you want to have as much history as you can so that Koinly can see where every single one of your different coins came from. And for those of you who are new to cryptocurrency and have never set up an API key before or anything like that, just follow the instructions. It's really straightforward. A lot of these cryptocurrency brokerage accounts and wallets make it super simple. So just be sure to follow the instructions and you'll be totally fine. So once you go ahead and fill all this out and start linking, Koinly will automatically start syncing that wallet. And when it does, you'll see a pop-up that you kind of see down here that it's updating all of your data. Once all your wallets are there, you can go to transactions to see the record of all the different things that are happening. Now this is super great and really easy to help troubleshoot all of the different things that are going on in all of your different accounts. So you can actually use this to search for different types of transactions, a fork or mining or income. Again, if you get staking rewards or anything like that will all be captured in Koinly. So don't worry about that. And you can search for different currencies. So if you want to just see all of your Bitcoin transactions, you can type Bitcoin. And now it's only going to show you every transaction in all of your different wallets related to Bitcoin. So this is a very powerful tool, even outside of just taxes. And the great thing is this is all free. The only thing you have to pay for is when you actually need your tax document. Beyond that, you can use it all throughout the year to see your transactions and that really cool dashboard. You can use that all year too to keep track of your trades and all the different information about your wallet. But when it is time to do taxes, we just come over to tax reports and you select your year here up at the top. So we're doing taxes for 2022. And now it's going to show you all the different information for you for this year. So you'll see your capital gains, your P&L. So then this is going to be your profit or your loss, any income you generated, your costs and expenses, which get deducted from your ultimate capital gains. And over on the right-hand side here are just some of the settings that it's going to use to calculate your taxes. So you scroll down at the bottom and you're going to make sure you're going to want to make sure to wait until your portfolio is updated. Again, it's updating my data right now. And then once it does, and there's no errors, if there are errors, so this is not something to be worried about. If there's errors, the biggest thing is just make sure you have all of your different wallets attached to the account, because once you have it all attached, Koinly will make sure you have all the correct cost bases. If not, you may have to go into transactions and it will identify if there are any warnings. So you can come to warnings, you can see missing cost. So right now I don't have any transactions that are missing costs, but I actually did have a few because I had an error with one of my wallets. So what I had to do was come in here and I could actually edit the cost basis amount to make sure that it was calculating it properly. So again, I kind of did that in the background because one of my wallets kind of had an error, but for the most part, once all of your wallets are in, Koinly will take care of all of that for you. So then you're going to scroll down to the bottom here, and this is where you can download your tax form. So I currently use TurboTax. I'll put a link down below for TurboTax. It's really easy. I've used it for years, and it seems to be one of the best do-it-yourself tax platforms. So if you are going to use it, Koinly has partnered with TurboTax to create a file system that's really easy to upload into TurboTax. So there's actually two here. So the TurboTax Online. So if you do TurboTax Online taxes, you're going to do this one. If you use the desktop version, which is what I do, I usually get it through Amazon and then just download it onto my computer. It's not actually a CD or DVD. It's the downloadable desktop version from Amazon. You're going to use this file, and what it is it's just a simple Excel CSV file. It's just formatted in a way that TurboTax can recognize and easily import for you. So again, if you're using TurboTax Online, you'd want to do this one. If you're using the desktop version, you would want to do this one. So you're going to simply go ahead and download report. But before I show you what the form looks like and we jump over to TurboTax to get it imported, I just want to say a huge thank you for watching this video. If you could, please like and subscribe, as well as go check out my website on Buy Me a Coffee. I'd love to do financial coaching and chat with you one-on-one about taxes and cryptocurrency and your family and financial planning. If you need someone just to talk to about money, I'm here for you. So be sure to go check that out. I also have a Discord channel. Feel free to join where we can discuss and have good open communication. So if that sounds interesting to you, I'll put a link down below. Please feel free to check that out. All right, so once you bought the file and downloaded it, it actually downloads as a TXF file, which is a file format for TurboTax. And the way that you import it into TurboTax is super easy. So again, I'm using the desktop version. It's a little different if you use the online version, but Koinly has a lot of great instructions on how to do it. So just feel free to type in our search section and they'll happily explain it to you. But for the desktop version, all you do is you're going to go over to your desktop version of TurboTax, which I'll go ahead and open up here. And you come up to File, Import from Accounting Software, Other Financial Software, Continue. And this is where you will browse your files and find that TXF file that you downloaded from Koinly and import now. And then it will import all of that information and TurboTax will start doing all the calculations for you. And that's pretty much it. You just need to make sure all of your wallets are attached to Koinly, choose your right software to download, and then upload it right into TurboTax. Now, if you use another software, you can also get a full complete tax report onto Koinly, which is you just select complete tax report right here, and that's going to give you all of the information you need for other different tax platforms. But again, I use TurboTax. It's really easy. It imported right away, calculated all my taxes correctly, and it was just super straightforward. If you're interested in other tax softwares, go back to this video here and you'll see my comparison of all the different ones that are out there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, feel free to go check out my new podcast, We're Not the Same, in the link below, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a blessed day.